Hello, my loves, and welcome back, or welcome to Sincerely Swan. I recorded my last episode, and then I realized not only I was trying to talk loud because I'm trying to figure out this mic, but it's also the louder I talk, the more it sounds like buzzy. So hopefully this is a better tone for it. I'm trying to keep it close to my face, not too close, but we're figuring it out. Like a girl just started. I just started 2 days ago. You know what I mean? I want to talk a little bit about anxiety and one of the things that I use to actually manage that. Let me get comfortable here because I'm like sitting like on my ankles. It low key hurts. I just wanted you to be able to see my cute little pajama set. Look at how cute this is. And I got the pants. They're like long, wide leg pants. It's from Victoria's Secret. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love a pajama set. That is honestly part of why I wanted to even start this podcast is because I wanted to record myself in my comfy pajamas because I have a ton of pajama sets, record myself in bed because a girl likes to be comfortable, and just basically make it as easy for myself to content create as possible. Because when I first started, even now, the anxiety crazy high. So you gotta make things easier for yourself. One thing that I want to talk about is this quote that I heard from Kim Cattrall. I love her. I love her. I watched Sex in the City for the first time last year, which was also my first time living alone, moving out of my parents' house, moving to a big city. Changed my life. I love Sex in the City. I love it. It is such a wonderful look at female friendship, at dating, obviously. I mean, that's the whole main premise of it, but I was so surprised to realize how much of the scenarios that occurred in the show are literally scenarios I have heard my girlfriends go through that I have been through myself. I'm like, wow, men have not changed at all forever. They are always the same. What on earth? Not just men, but also, like, I mean, women too. Like, let's be for real. Guys, Kim Cattrall, she has this wonderful quote, and I am going to butcher it. I tried to look it up just now, immediately forgot it, out of the brain. But, okay. It is to the effect of I will not be in a situation where for even an hour I'm going to be uncomfortable. Never. That quote, when I heard about it, when I read it, changed my perspective, especially when it came to anxiety, because I am a very anxious person to the point where it's like, if I have like a piece of trash and I am sitting in a cafe, I will like eye the trash can for 20 minutes, being like, okay, I have to stand up. I have to pick up the trash. It's gonna crinkle. I have to walk all the way over there. Oh, also push out my chair. It's gonna make a noise. It's my fear of being perceived in a space and also being judged. There's layers to it. There's layers to it. But when it comes to basically the final product, it's anxiety. And I would be paralyzed in these little moments for so long. So long. Like, even in class, I remember being in school and I would be terrified to ask to go to the restroom because, I don't know, a girl can't pee, I guess. Like, I don't know. It is so irrational. It's honestly funny when I think about it now. And then I read this quote and I was like, first of all, I love Kim Cattrall. I love what she stands for. I love the person that she is. I'm saying this with very limited information. If for some reason she's like a secret hateful person, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just love her confidence. I love her confidence. I love the confidence of her character, Samantha Jones on Sex and the City. I really love the way that she portrays herself in media, how she stands up for herself, especially with like the drama of what was happening in Sex and the City, between the actresses and just all of that tea. And so hearing this, I was like, oh my God, it unlocked something in my brain. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to be uncomfortable for a second in my life. And I don't need to make myself uncomfortable for no reason. Part of this, too, it ties into what I learned recently when I was living on my own and also starting to like try and live my bougie lifestyle. is realizing that you can exist in space. You are a human being. You deserve to be here. You deserve to be wherever your body is. Okay? I learned this when I was trying to hype myself up to go into Hermes for the first time. I was so anxious because I am, you know, a girl from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was not raised ultra wealthy. So Hermes is like, that was pinnacle of fancy for me. And so even walking in that store felt like just overwhelming because I felt like the second I would walk in, they would know. Oh, that's a girl from Albuquerque. She does not deserve to be here. You guys deserve to be wherever your body is. It doesn't matter the way you look. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter the way you comport yourself. To a degree, obviously, you want to be respectful in public. I mean, I'd like to think that a lot of these things are obvious when I talk about them. Of course, I'm going to reiterate, especially as I establish my online presence, you know, so that you guys get to know kind of where my mind is at with these things. But everybody deserves to exist in space, to exist wherever they want to be. Okay? Like, it's not that hard. And that was one thing I had to keep reminding myself over and over when I would go into YSL. First of all, love that store. Love that store. My sales associate, I love you. I love you. They are so nice there. Every single time I have gone, it has been the best experience. But yeah, when I had to go into YSL, when I got my Louboutins for the first time, when I went to Hermes for the first time, every time I had to remind myself and really like, it's kind of like you do grounding right before it and be like, I deserve to exist in this space. I deserve to be here. I am a customer. This company exists because of people wanting their product. I want their product. I deserve to be here. And I think, especially when like you look at like the designer side of TikTok and Instagram and all these things, and it's just like you see these girls and they are so bougie and they're gorgeous. And it's like, obviously you're shopping at these places. Obviously, like you fit into this mold of what these companies kind of want their customer to be. Honestly, even if you don't, you still deserve to be there. You still deserve to be there. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. You could be in a hoodie and torn up jeans. If you got the money to be there, or if you even want to look at the product, you deserve to go. You deserve to go. You deserve to enjoy yourself. You deserve to ask them what their, price points are for certain things. You deserve to ask them about their product and how they make it and get all of these details, especially without them looking down at you. Now that's a whole different story. I think that is a bigger part of like the culture of the designer industry. Regardless, the basic point, you want to go somewhere? Go. You deserve to be there. You deserve to be there. You have to tell yourself that. Especially if you're an anxious girly like me, it's really important to ground yourself, especially when you before you go in. I like to sit in my car and just be like, yeah girl, you got this, I'm a baddie, I can go into Hermes, I can do these things. I could go and get a coffee and not be anxious about it. Do the same thing if that helps you. This world is made for us. It's made for us to exist in. It's made for us to experience it, babe. Experience it. You get this one life. There are so many cool things that you can go out and do. Please, please, for me, for yourself, don't hold yourself back from the beautiful things that you could experience. That's all I have for you right now. I love you guys. I am so happy that you're here, and I really, really hope to see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, night, week, weekend, whatever it is. I love you. Bye.